depending on where you guys want to depending on where you guys are watching this video from. Sorry guys for mis talking. Well, if you're here with me, please kindly acknowledge, write something so that I can acknowledge your presence. We have some really daring issue to discuss. Of course, you saw exactly what is going on with Peter Obi. If you are here, please kindly indicate so that I can acknowledge you if you are here with us. You can kindly do that. Yemi Oyedepo, is that correct? I see you. Well, most of our viewers might not be around because it's still so much early. This is not the time, the usual time that I used to do my life. So most of you guys might not be around, I understand. So hopefully you guys will come across this video later and either Ogbe, Chuwendu, Samuel Ochade, Favor Uche, Stephen Odeji, Austin Top, Ruti. I see you. Thank you for coming again. And Dave TV, thank you very much. And Okoli Samuel, Madubuko, JB, Zina, Ewere, and Duba Billions, Michael Omukako, Igaozi, Josie Richie, so sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrongly. David, Alex, I see all of you guys, including those people who are watching, who do not give a damn about commenting anything. I see you also. Thank you for tuning in. So let's talk about the whole propaganda issue. Is it truly a propaganda? Before we saw a video of a guy who called himself an obedient, who hijacked a plane, was screaming, Tinubu can never be the president-elect. Tinubu cannot be sworn in as the president. Tinubu this, Tinubu that. When he was bundled away from the airplane, he was shouting, Obedient, are you watching me? Obedient, see what they are doing to me. Obedient, they are nakeding me. He wanted people in that airline to react. If that guy is truly an obedient, that guy is the dumbest person ever. Dumbest person ever. I said it. Cheap propaganda. Cheap one. And you heard about the audio that is circulating, and in that audio you heard, I don't know if you guys have heard about the audio. If you have not, please just kindly tell me. Just kindly tell me so that I can play the audio for you guys. They have already translated it to Hausa. They have translated that audio to Hausa. Listen to the Hausa version.
Good morning, Daddy. Praise the Lord. How are you, sir? Fine, Daddy. Good morning, Daddy. Amen. In Jesus' name, we are going to get a bright result. Thank you, Daddy. When I hear this is your call and prayers, Daddy is very dear to me. And like I keep saying, if this works, you people will never regret the support. Amen. Amen. We look forward to God's intervention. Thank you, Daddy. We look forward to God's intervention. Thank you, Daddy. We look forward to God's intervention. Amen, Daddy. Daddy, I need you to speak to the people in the Southwest. Your people in the Southwest. And Kwara. Okay. I'll be the Christians. The Christians in the Southwest and Kwara. This is a religious war. I believe that.
They translated it. They said this is a religious war. That is what, according to the audio, that's what Peter Obi said. They want to televise it. They want to televise it to make sure every little person understands it. Every little. They will even televise it to Yoruba, to Igbo. No, Yoruba, they don't really give. They believe Hausa people do not, most of them do not hear English. So they want to televise it to make sure they get the message. But let us be completely honest. Peter Obi came and destroyed so many things. Peter Obi came, changed the mindset of Nigerians. Peter Obi came and did something very unusual. And you think Nigerian politicians will just sit down and just fold their hands? Honestly, is that what you guys were expecting? That they would just say, okay, Peter Obi just came and the buzz is still going on. Let us just ignore it. Even if Peter Obi don't emerge as the winner in court, Peter Obi is popular. They will do everything to make sure that guy image is tarnished. They won't stop, even though Peter Obi never emerged to be the winner. They won't stop because he's already a threat. They will never want somebody like that or somebody history. They won't want history to remember him. They will make sure. They will make sure. This guy is loved by many. You think that's not a threat? This guy is loved by many. And there are evil forces in this country that does not want you and I to love anybody that much. There are evil forces that do not want Nigerians to love somebody as much as they have loved Peter Obi. It's a huge threat. Politicians, typical Nigerian politicians, do not need your love. They don't. And they do not want you to love anybody that much. Because love conquers everything. It conquers all. That is like when all these are coming up, I knew it was going to happen. So now, they are now asking, who leaked the tape? The issue now is that Peter Obi said that audio, Labour Party said that audio is a propaganda. It's fake. It's fake. But you know who is making the mistake here? Is Kenneth Okonkwo. Kenneth Okonkwo was quick to release a Twitter a tweet, a connection to this, and Kenneth Okonkwo admitted that that tape was indeed true. But the only thing he was arguing is, okay, this is what Okonkwo said. He said, just listen carefully. Our attention has been drawn to the publication of this audio tape of private conversation between Peter Obi and Bishop Oyedepo. It is not surprising that these political criminals are, okay, that's where the tweet stopped. He already admitted that this thing is real. But who released the audio tape? You see the vultures now coming in. Even Reno Mockery that apologized the other day is now reinforcing to call out Peter Obi. Don't be surprised this man will work for Tinubu. Just don't be surprised this man will start working for Tinubu. He cannot come to Nigeria, but don't be surprised though. It will start working for Tinubu. So the thing is that tape actually real or not? Peter Obi said the tape is not real. Kenneth Okonkwo is saying the tape is a private conversation between Peter Obi and Oyedepo. And Kenneth Okonkwo is part of Peter Obi, Labour Party spoke people. So who is now lying? This is Kenneth Okonkwo, just in case you do not know. You know he's very, very outspoken. This is Kenneth Okonkwo. So who is not lying? You know, if peradventure that audio tape is real, they already said it's not real. The only issue I find in that tape is religious war. Religious war. That's the only issue. But again, do we no longer have privacy to our conversation again? If they start revealing the kind of dirty things, conversation coming from some prominent men in Nigeria, you will be so surprised. And my question is, they can be very quick to release Peter Obi conversation. All the terrorists that are making calls, BK boys, kidnappers, they call. So why don't they release their conversation? In fact, if you are getting duped online, they do have a call. If your bank, for example, if you get scammed, maybe you are at home, someone withdraw money from your bank account somewhere. You will go to a bank. You know how difficult it is for you to be able to get that identification and number of that person that withdrew money from your account. But now it's very, very easy. Let us say the audio is real. It's very, very easy for audio to be leaked. The conversation between terrorists in this country, we have not been able to hear their conversations. But this one, they just release that sharp. Sharp. They don't even waste time. But the thing is that, let's be completely honest, there's a security system. All our conversation, the federal government has a right, has every right to listen to your conversation as long as you're in this country. And as long as you are using a Nigeria SIM, registered Nigeria SIM, they have the right to listen to your conversations. They have the right to monitor your conversations. Nobody record them. Now there, their server, now there they forget that recording. Peter Obi never recorded it, Oyedepo never recorded it. They are listening to your conversation every day. That is why Abacha said that any crisis in Nigeria that the federal government, that the politicians do not have hands in, will not last up to 24 hours. Except if they have hands in it, that insecurity will last for long. He said so because they can listen to every conversations. Every single conversation. They know where those terrorists are. They know how to get them. So, I shouldn't talk that far. Check this out. This is a recent video. This man, even after the election, people should stop loving this man. People should stop loving this man. But no, they are still falling in love with this man. If you are an enemy of this man, won't you feel some kind of headache? Even after the election, people are still loving this man. Ordinarily, after election, people will go sit down now. Someone said, shut up. You are saying all those things to polish Peter Obi's image. But if it were to be Tinubu or Atiku, you are not. Atiku, your analysis no go reach like this. Oh, God is watching you. Let me be completely honest, guys. I said it very clearly. Religious war is something that I do not agree with. I said it. See, I said that earlier. Religious war, mentioning religious war is something I do not agree with. But conversations, calling of men of God who are prominent in society is a normal thing for politicians. It's a normal thing for politicians. There was no any other threat there. There was no threat of snatch it, rig it, and run away with it. There was no threat of calling hoodlums. Nothing like that. The only thing that I saw, that I listened to, that I really picked is that religious war. And I do not simply agree with it. That is if that audio is true. The audio sound like Peter Obi. And Oyedepo's voice, it sounds similar like that. But I am not the one to say if the audio is real or not. I am not a specialist. I'm not a specialist to say that audio is real or not. I cannot say that if it's real or not. Let the DSS do their research. So for those of you who say I'm polishing,
this stuff is that APC are just trying to secure their mandates. Down from the protest that they conducted in Abuja, people are saying that people should congratulate Tinubu, and people shouldn't go to court, stuff like that. Those things are people being paid to come out and say those things. During the election, how many people voted for APC in Abuja? How many people voted for APC in Abuja? So all these things are clear that these people are just, trying to spread propaganda.
Okay, that is somebody who sent me an audio. See, go and sit down. If that audio was Tinubu, and honestly speaking from the bottom of my heart, that audio is nothing absolutely wrong with that audio, except the religious one. I'm going to say my truth. And I'll keep saying it. This is the same man on numerous times said that nobody should vote for him based on religion or ethnicity. He said so numerous times. It's there. It's not me that said it. Go and verify. He said all those things. So, whatever you might be saying, that if it was Tinubu that I would blast Tinubu, see, on numerous occasions, I also said that Tinubu is our president-elect. There is nothing anybody can do about it. I said it on this my channel several times, except if you have not been watching me. I said Tinubu is our president-elect. There's nothing anybody can do about it, except the court says otherwise. On numerous times, I've also said that we have no other choice than to pray for the president-elect, that I cannot start raising alarm and saying Tinubu is not a president-elect when the electoral body we choose to pick our president for us have already picked a president. Who am I? Or maybe if Tinubu will be sworn in as the next Nigeria president. It's treason for me to disagree. Don't you know? It's treason for me to disagree. So please, I have been really, really plain with my judgment. Really, really plain with it. Plain. So don't come here and say, if it was Tinubu, that I wouldn't have said, sweet talk the whole matter here. Peter Obi said nothing wrong. If actually that audio was true, he said nothing wrong except the religious war. Shikina, it's a normal thing for politicians to call religious leaders It's normal. Even in the United States of America, all those candidates usually go to Black Lives Matter, go to some organization to seek for support. It is normal.
Sir, excuse me. Sir, excuse me.
So, like I've said before, let's listen to this woman.
The political space has become so heated, and it didn't start.
And again, when it comes to that man in that flight, Ibom hair, come on, man. I addressed that issue before. And that categorically state that that man is not a supporter of Peter Obi. In fact, anybody that decide to say is supporting Peter Obi and is going out to protest, after the man said nobody should protest on his behalf, that's going to go through the right channel to demand what he feels he won. If you are still going contrary to what he said, I think you are doing it based on your own personal rights as Nigerian. It shouldn't be attributed to Peter Obi. That man in that flight, that wasn't a Peter Obi supporter. It's just it's just a Nigerian out there who decided to cause havoc. See, I'm not pointing fingers or saying this person is involved, this person is the person we should blame, or this guy said, you know, waiting, then they call plane. Tinubu victory, they pepper you for body low. It even shows your face low. How can you say it's not Obi supporters? Oh yeah, tell us who they support. Now you are supposed to say, may tell us who they support. If somebody said, do not protest on my behalf, and you go to a airline filled with people, both Peter Obi supporters, both Atiku supporters, both Tinubu supporters, shouting and disturbing people's daily life. If not me, self, I will slap that man. That man is not a Peter Obi supporter. And I can stand and say it countlessly. Do you know what it means by you are supporting me? It's like doing what I said you should do. If you are doing outside of what I said you should do, I will deny you that you are not my supporter. And they also denied it, that man is not Peter Obi supporter. So are you going to force someone on somebody? Are you going to force that man on Peter Obi? Force that is the supporter of Peter Obi? You are not being truthful, this guy. There's no need there, like what Jeff said. He said, all these are propagandas from, okay, I don't want to call the party. I don't want to call any political party now. All these are just propaganda. Let us just wait for the court. Let us stop all those nonsense, all those things coming out and the rest. But likely, so let us stop all those stuff. The matter is already in court. Even when Falana said that, I on my own, I've said it numerous times, that it will be hard for anybody in Nigeria, knowing our Nigeria system, to collect presidency from Jagaban. I said it numerous times here. I said it. It will be hard. That is if we are being realistic about Nigeria system. It will be hard. Extremely hard. It will be like a camel passing through the eye of a needle. It's only God that can make that possible. A camel to pass through the eye of a needle, it's only God can make it possible. That it will be hard, just like that, that you will see anybody on sitting Jagaban. Thank you very much. Hard, not impossible. That's why I say it's not impossible. It will be hard. That is the real. That is the. If we are being realistic, if we are judging by the Nigeria system, this is not the first time. This is not the first time opposition have gone to court before. Buhari went to court numerous times. Make all of us relax. We are still one Nigerians. Nigeria. Political party will not divide us. Political party will not dictate for us about our religion. I don't see NEPA don't take light. This is exactly what we are trying to fight. I'll go put on my gen now. This is exactly the country we are trying to stop. Not allowing people to maximize their ability. Not allowing people to go about their business and having the full trust of the Nigerian government that see they no go F you up at any time. This is exactly what we talk about. I see, you know what, I'm not going to end the video. Just exactly what this guy said the other day. Oh, Femi, no, Otedola. Otedola said since when he was born, Nigeria as a country has only generated 5,000 megawatts. Otedola said that since when he was born, Nigeria has only generated 5,000 megawatts of electricity. Since when I was born, I've never seen constant light. In fact, my mom told me while he was in labor room trying to deliver me, they took light. So the first thing that I witnessed in my life was a NEPA heartbreak. Up to today, I'm still witnessing it. Well, if you are not tired, if you are not tired, and decide to be supporting, like crying over politicians, hood politicians that are part of the system, if you are not tired, then I am tired. I know the on lamp. Ah, I know the on lamp. They don't take my light. Exactly 30 minutes, guys. I'm moving away from here. Let me go and open my mouth for fasting. Today we are still on Ramadan. Please, my own prayer is that as Nigerians, all those people do not care. They want to divide us. They want to divide us. They were trying as much as possible to divide us. And, first thing first, in case anything just happened for this country, before you know it, their children. Hello? 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 Someone just called me now and trying to.
This is the first conviction of its kind in the UK.
Very soon, it's good that all those things we are seeing there firsthand. We are actually in it. Someone said, Obi they always cry low. Say na so in for rulers. They cry for Aso Rock low. I don't bring light again, oh. I don't bring Abi a no. It's my brother that put on the generator. My brother just put on the generator. So, but how long are we going to still be in this kind of situation? How long now? Are we not tired? Are you not tired? Me, I'm tired. I don't want to still remain in this kind of situation. We are begging for one thing for the past how many years? They have spent close to hundreds of billions of dollars on power generation. Not even every other country that has regular power now haven't spent 20% of the money Nigeria has spent on generating power, and they have constant light. Why are we still suffering? Why? Don't you think about it? Don't you think about it, guys? You know they paying you for body. Don't. Hello? Hello?
Yes, hello.
I can hear you, Alpha.
Cool. I want to ask one question now. For example, now, what will be the population of Nigeria?
We are more than 200 million.
More than 200 million?
Yes, the federal government are trying to use, they are trying to generate, get money to conduct a census. Close to 1 trillion.
Okay.
They are trying to get 1 trillion naira.
One man inside this 200 million. Give one man certificate. So tell me now, why will that judge not still give that same man go ahead?
That's why I say it would be very, very hard.
Nigeria will not go anywhere. When the suffers set, who gets strength go run the race. Who no get strength go fall aside. Fella don't talk am before. We still dey look happy. They look another 5 years, 10 years go come. Your pikin go don grow. We got to feed you 15 years time.
Hey, don't worry, brother. We will get there.
I never say anything.
We will get there. But that audio now, what do you think? You think it's real? You know, say Peter Obi say no, you know they're real. But do you believe it's real? Well, the guy don't go to. So guys, it's Ramadan and it's time. I think it's about 6:57. So let me go and eat something and let me pray. So I wish Nigeria the best. I wish you guys all the best. And just like what that guy said there, by the time it's set, now who get power go fit run the race. Bye bye, guys.